Hi, and welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real with your hosts, Dennis Schleicher and Catherine Gibson. We have an exciting show today. We are going to give you some actionable tips for establishing a solid bond as a new grandchild, navigating dynamic boundaries with a new parent, finding the right balance between spoiling and accepting the parents. But first of all, congratulations!
Yay!
You are a grandma again.
Yes. My first grandbaby is 2, Mila May, and this new one, his name is Grant. So I'm very, very excited. We have one of each.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you've been living with them, taking care of...
not permanently, just
Yeah.
temporarily when the baby was first born. I got the call at 1:30 in the morning.
That's exciting.
So yeah, I'm their everything as far as being the grandma and helper and all that kind of stuff. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions. How would you... tips for establishing a solid bond with your new grandchild from the beginning.
From the beginning, well, just being there in the beginning, and I'm definitely a hands-on grandma. So, in the beginning stages, it's the babies are new, so it's just spending time with them and singing to them and having them enjoy your voice.
Have you read your children's books to her? Yeah.
No, not yet. Actually, I have not read my books to my grandbabies yet, but I will.
So those of you who don't know, Kathy is a children's author of 7, is it?
7 children's
Seven
books.
children. Oh, I got that one right.
You did.
Who knows? Here, cheers.
Cheers.
We have our fun little...
Look at him. He's so all about presentation. I love that.
I did. This is actually a splash of cranberry and blackberry juice with seltzer water. And that's
so
it.
Refreshing.
It is very refreshing.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have a sip
So,
myself too.
The next question I have for Kathy is navigating the dynamics and boundaries with a new parent.
Yes, well, my son is
Tyler. He's
Tyler,
amazing.
yes, and then his wife is amazing though.
They're
too.
both amazing. Yeah.
She is my love. My daughter-in-law is actually really my daughter. I love her to pieces. And so, but she's an old soul. She's just a really cool girl. So she and I are very much the same on a lot of levels. So having me in the dynamics, it's like the three of us. My husband is involved too, but more so myself as far as because he works in all more hours than I do. But
well, I think you have a full-time job
with her, with my grandbabies,
with your grandbabiys, and just the show, and it's like having 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah. But it's all things that I love, and that's what I always try to preach.
Oprah Winfrey often said that being a mother, even though she wasn't, but she respected her employees that had children, is more than a full-time job.
It is. But my daughter-in-law and I do have a very good relationship, and I think that's key to having a happy, I call it like a happy tribal, I mean, it's not a political thing. It's just, I just feel like you need a village to raise children. And I'm just blessed that they want me to be part of their children's world. And
that's awesome.
They know I don't really step over boundaries. I respect everything that they wish for. I might do an extra treat here and there, and they just gotta look at me. I'm like, okay.
That's what grandmas are for.
Yeah. Well, I love my chocolate, so and my grandbaby daughter does too. So
that's awesome. And how old is she?
She's 2.
2. Excellent.
Yeah, she's just such a love.
If you have questions for us, please, Kathy reads all of them.
Yes.
And she likes and comments. So if you want to ask us anything, by all means. So we have 2 more questions, Kathy, before we leave with our call to action. Finding the right balance between spoiling and respecting the new parents.
Yeah, well, I think too, you have those kind of conversations before the child is actually born, because you know what the other parent really wants.
Yeah.
And they are really healthy people as far as like their 2-year-old.
Yes.
She always drinks water, never soda.
Yes.
And I know enough. I'm naughty when it comes to Coca-Cola. I like to have that
Pepsi.
now. Yes. And so I know enough not to, tempt her with it. And also sweets and things. I just know enough. I respect that they're having, like she loves apples and bananas. I mean, she's really a great eater, my granddaughter, and actually she's teaching me to become a better eater myself because, that's good to have that kind of lifestyle. And again, I just respect their wishes, and I don't like conflict, so
that's great. Now, the next question I'm going to ask you is probably one of the most important, and I got goosebumps.
What is it?
This. Creating lasting memories and traditions with your grandchildren.
Yeah. Well, you know what? My mother was a great mom, and so I have a lot of great memories. I really do of my mom. She's still alive and everything, but she's older and not doing the greatest. But I do have such amazing memories of her as a child. So I think for myself, I've always been a dance teacher, and so my granddaughter and I, we tap, 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 toe, 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 and everything's a song.
I love that.
Anything I teach her, she's like tap, 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 toe, toe, tap. So I always try to find fun things. And actually last night we all were making cookies together. But we were so exhausted because we just had this newborn.
Yeah.
And the newborn's only 5 days old. So we were like crashed on the couch with this baby. And we promised we were going to make cookies. So my son actually made the cookies with my granddaughter, and it was so sweet to see. Yeah, and
Did you take pictures?
I didn't, and I should have. But you know what? It's all here. But the thing is I do feel.
Yeah, but they need to have those memories.
Yeah, and they will. They will.
Yeah.
We're going to do it more than once, and it's just important to just do fun things. I mean, we race. Like she forgets that we race together. Sometimes she does it. Like we play so many different games. I'm always on the floor with my granddaughter. But there's one thing. What I did yesterday, I took out my phone because my daughter-in-law taped us while we were running around the house, and I was running, and I'm like, "Come on, come on, come on, chase me!" And so she was literally running after me around. So yesterday when I showed her the video, she was like all ready to do that again. So it's funny how when you spark a memory of a video or something like that, it's just sweet. But I think the more you are the old school way, in my opinion, play on the floor, go outside. We don't get upset if she's like jumping in puddles or in water or whatever. We just all embrace.
As long as she's safe.
Safe. Yeah. Safe and not making a mess, before you're going out to dinner or something. But she knows enough that, let her be a child and enjoy.
Can I share a memory about your mom?
Oh, okay.
So last night I was editing a video that I took at your sister's shower.
Oh, yes.
And I just had goosebumps. And the question I had asked her was her mom, because your sister's getting married, for those of you who don't know. She took her 49 years to find the right one. And she's never been married before. So 59. 59.
She looks 49.
She looks 49.
But she's 59.
59 years.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
She doesn't look it.
And your mother, I had interviewed her kind of sort of before the wedding shower.
Yes.
I had asked her any advice you have. And she goes, just find a good man. And it looks like you already have.
Yeah. It's all about love.
Yeah.
It's all about love. And when sometimes people marry for the wrong reasons, and they're like, why am I in this situation? And there's a lot of different situations out there. But if you don't marry for love, then
and I can tell that Terry's
truly in love.
Truly in love, and he loves her.
Yes.
He loves her just like your husband. I can see the spark in his eyes that he lights up. And he's like your protector, your big bear.
Yeah, he is.
Which is a good thing. And before I leave you with the call to action, I love what this napkin says. It says, laugh out loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe in all of that. I do have all like little cute things like that around the house that I have when friends come over. Because it's true. You have to laugh out loud. You have only one life to live.
That's true. That's
and
true.
You want to live it well.
And we have to always learn to accessorize.
Do you know, I got to tell you a quick thing, too. I love Dennis. When I got back from a trip, remember, I was so sick. I was literally bedridden for a week. He was actually so kind to babysit my dog and stay at the house. And I was a equilibrium
Yeah.
thing that was off for me. He stayed, and he was showing up with this. This is
On
all I had
platters.
for a week is like just liquid seltzer and cranberry juice. But he would have this presentation. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm not about presentation. You don't have to waste all these goodies on me right now. But it was so sweet.
Yeah.
Now that I'm healthy and
Yeah.
well, thank the Lord, I'm just. It was so sweet of you.
And
but everything's all about presentation.
You know
I
it
do
is,
believe that.
and I am one of those people that when I'm sick, I am miserable, and I just want to be left alone. But to have just that brought on a platter with a nice little napkin, and all about presentation.
It was great.
And the next day, I would look and I would say, you didn't drink your fluids, because it would only be like 1/8 of an inch gone.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, we need to drink more. I'm getting you more.
I know,
So,
but that was great. That
thank
was great.
you.
Thank you for doing that. That was
No.
like so sweet.
So, to leave you with a call to action, children are our future. And I love one of your favorite songs by Whitney Houston is Children Are our future.
Children are.
I can't sing, so I'm not going to break it out. Trust me. That's one talent I lack. They are our legacy.
Yes.
Let's try to be a little kinder, as we need more love in this world.
And the thing is showing that kindness, because everything's learned behavior.
Yeah.
So either the way you talk to an animal, or a parent, or a spouse, or whomever in your world, friends, you always have to be respectful, because if you teach respect and kindness, or just behave that way, your children will follow suit. I truly believe that.
So true. So until next time, I'm Dennis Schleicher.
And I'm Kathy Gibson.
Bye for now.
Bye, guys.